मतांतर होने वाले थे, लोगों को वापस लाना, सही रास्ते में लाना एक बड़ा काम करने था। हमारा समाज तो उतनी ब्रेन वॉश्ड समाज है जितनी पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजी से, ब्लाइंड पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजी से और मिशनरी स्पिरिट से काम करने वाले मतों के लोगों से, और इसी तरह कई आइडियोलॉजी से, कई एक्टिविटीज से मिसगाइडेड हुए हैं, ब्रेन वॉश्ड हुए हैं। उन लोगों को डी ब्रेन वॉशिंग करके, एंटी इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन करके वापस एक सही रास्ते में लाना, एक ह्यूमन बीइंग हो तुम, ऐसे उन लोगों को समझाना वो बड़ा मुश्किल का काम होती है। ये काम भी हम करते हैं, associating with the support and with the keeping the good relation with the other organizations in our society who all working for the betterment of our society. Ashra Vidya Samajam doing this great activity. There are lots of needs our society have, but lots of organizations working to fulfill that needs. But Ashra Vidya Samajam mainly focusing on bringing or guiding the people who are becoming anti-nationals, anti-humans, ऐसे तरह जाने वाले लोगों को वापस लाकर उन लोगों को एक अच्छा आदमी बनाने में, श्रेष्ठ व्यक्ति बनाने में फोकस करते हैं। ये तो आश्रय विद्या समाजम का काम के बारे में बोले, एक्टिविटी के बारे में बोले तो इसी कोर्सेस सिखाकर ये एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं। 99 से लेकर अब 2023 तक we could bring back more than 7,000 people to Sanatana Dharma. Among them, majority were misguided towards Islamic ideologies and that also anti-national ideologies and anti-human ideologies, we would like to say. उसमें भी majority were लव ट्रैप जिहाद में घुसकर आए ये लड़कियां थी। तो हमारा काम तो सिर्फ केरल में नहीं, सारी दुनिया में हमारा एक्टिविटी का जरूरत है, क्योंकि हमारे संस्था के और आश्रय विद्या समाजम के और अब केरला स्टोरी फिल्म के रिलीज के बाद इतनी कॉल्स आ रही है, सिर्फ केरल से नहीं, केरल के बाहर से बोले तो सारी दुनिया के सारे कोने से कॉल्स आ रही हैं। मम्मी पापा के पेरेंट्स के कॉल आते हैं, लड़कियों के कॉल्स आते हैं, इवन लड़कों भी कॉल करते हैं, हमें ऐसा एक प्रॉब्लम हुई है, हमारा भी एक कन्वर्शन का, फोर्सफुल कन्वर्शन का, लव ट्रैप जिहाद का और आइडियोलॉजिकल कन्वर्शन का, लैंड जिहाद का विक्टिम है। हमें भी कुछ बताना चाहते हैं मगर हमें डर लगते हैं बताने के लिए। आप लोग कितने courage you have, and you all people are very boldly saying to the whole world that you had such experience. ये तो हमारा महत्व नहीं है. It is not our greatness that we, some people, are able to face all you people. It is our Guruji, Acharya Shri K.R. Manojji, whose blessing, whose guidance, which made us strong enough to face this great obstacle which our society facing nowadays. This conversion is the biggest problem that we know because we had experienced it. We are witnessing several such cases in daily basis. So हमारा आश्रम का एक जरूरत कितना है, हमारा आश्रम विद्या समाजम का जरूरत कितना है, हम जो कोर्स सीखकर सनातन धर्म की ओर आए हैं इसका जरूरत कितना है, ये समझकर, इसका नेसेसिटी समझकर हम इस काम के लिए हमारा पूरा जीवन आगे रखे हैं. And we are ready to speak just because nobody should be there like Shruti or like Dr. Anagha, like Chitra Chechi or Vishali and Adra or like Akhila and all. So we should guide. We should expose what happened in our life. Then only people can understand what is happening around. So we are the people. We are the only people who are saving this type of the people who became witness for the ideological or loud trap jihad or whatever types of jihad or conversion. This is the only institution which is focusing to bringing back those who misguided.
Thank you very much, Shruti. और भी आप में से कोई कुछ कहना चाहे तो ज़रूर कहिए। एक बहुत बड़ी बहस चली थी, 32,003, 26 लड़कियां यहाँ हैं और अभी इन्होंने खुद कहा 7,000 का नंबर एक संस्था का। तो मुझे लगता है कि अब ये 32,003 इन सबको, हम तो सैकड़ों लड़कियों से खुद भी मिल चुके हैं, तो 3 के नंबर की तो कोई बात ही नहीं थी। हमारी फिल्म 3 लड़कियों की कहानी लेके बताती है, इसलिए वो 3 का नंबर है। 3 के नंबर का एक्चुअल जो केरल में हो रहा है उससे कोई वास्ता नहीं है। ये कहानी 3 लड़कियों की कहानी के थ्रू इन हजारों लड़कियों की कहानी आप तक लेके आई है। और बहुत दुख भी हुआ कि मीडिया के कुछ लोगों ने इसमें उनका साथ भी दिया, हमें डिस्क्रेडिट करने की कोशिश की। हम कोई नहीं है, लेकिन इतनी सारी लड़कियों की जिंदगियां बर्बाद हो रही हैं, उनका साथ ना देकर इस फिल्म को छोटा या झूठा साबित करने की गंदी कोशिश करना, ये कितना सही है, यह हर एक को अपने आप को आईने में देख के जवाब देना चाहिए। 7,000 का नंबर अभी इन्होंने कहा और ऐसे बहुत सारे आंकड़े लेके हम बहुत जल्दी आएंगे और सारा खुलासा करेंगे 32,000 का भी। उसके बाद मैं देखना चाहता हूँ कि जिन लोगों ने हमें क्रिटिसाइज किया, क्या वो अपना रुख बदलते हैं, लेकिन वो हमारे बारे में क्या सोचते हैं उससे हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आप इन लड़कियों की लड़ाई को वीक मत करिए, आप इन लड़कियों के साथ अन्याय मत करिए। दैट इज आवर रिक्वेस्ट, दैट इज व्हाट वी वांट टू सी। प्लीज आप में से जो भी बोलना चाहे बोलिए।
जैसा बुलबुल शाह जी ने कहा कि नंबर 32,000 या 3 की नहीं है। जैसा हमारे एक्सपीरियंस में सिंस 1999 टिल डेट वी हैव बीन सक्सेसफुल इन ब्रिंगिंग बैक मोर देन 7,000 पीपल, बट दैट डजंट मीन दैट द नंबर इज ओनली 7,000. Even today, after we have of the 7,000 people who came back, 25 of us are full dedicated to this mission, full time working for this cause, fighting against conversion and bringing back people. And each of us are getting at least 5 to 10 calls from parents across the world saying, this is happening to my daughter in my family, or this is happening to my son in my family. What do we do? How do we bring them back? Please help us. So the number is not in 7,000 or 32,000. It's a larger, very larger number. It's very prevalently happening, and it's not just happening to girls, it's happening to boys also. In the recent past 1 year itself, we have had at least 4 cases of radicalization of young boys aged about 15 to 17, 2 from the US and 2 from UK, and we have been able to bring them back completely, and now they are fully following Sanatana Dharma. So let's not go by numbers. If you actually want to know the numbers, it's much higher. It's going to be much higher than 32,000. That's what I can say from our experience, and what is happening in not just Kerala today but around the world.
आप और कोई बोलना चाहता है? Anybody wants to say anything? Otherwise, I would like to present a small video of their ashram. So please, after that, okay. So can we just play the video? हम थोड़ा साइड पे आ जाते हैं. Can we play the video of their ashram, which is under construction right now?
Asha Vidya Samajam is a spiritual, educational and service institution which was established in the year 1999 by Acharya Shri K.R. Manojji, a spiritual guru who belongs to 3 major Guru Paramparas. The mission of Asha Vidya Samajam is to fulfill the Panchakartavyas of Sanatana Dharma, that is Adhyayana, systematic study, Anusthana, training, Pracharana, promotion, Adhyapana, teaching, and Samrakshana, which is protection. The uniqueness of Asha Vidya Samajam is in its 3 main features: anti-indoctrination or de-brainwashing center. Asha Vidya Samajam saves individuals and the society by de-brainwashing them from dangerous ideas, anti-national mindsets, superstitions and immoralities. People not just from Kerala but all over India and the world reach out to AVS seeking de-brainwashing of their dear ones affected by different kinds of brainwashing strategies. Between the years 1999 to 2023, we have been able to bring back nearly 7,000 people, and among them, more than 20 of them are selflessly working full-time for this mission, overcoming all hardships. The second uniqueness of Asha Vidya Samajam is that its courses are based on a systematic and scientific syllabus. Acharya Ji has drafted a comprehensive and scientific syllabus and compiled the courses taught at Asha Vidya Samajam through his learnings from his Guru Paramparas and his own research and experience over the years. The uniqueness of Asha Vidya Samajam is in its Dharma Pracharana activities, a missionary organizational system that shall train and depute education and service coordinators to visit each and every house and to understand the basic needs and problems of the individuals and to ensure service, empowerment, protection activities and to convey the message of Sanatana Dharma is also being formed that can fight and correct the brainwashed mindset. We need enormous human resources for this. We must be able to provide sufficient wages and protection to sustain their livelihoods. We are up against movements with thousands of missionaries. Ongoing projects. Vijnana Bharati International Study and Research Foundation, an institution which is intended to impart both ancient and modern knowledges under the same roof in various Indian and world languages. It should include a study and training center, that is an academy that imparts these knowledges under the same roof in various languages in Gurukul style. A research center that undertakes extensive research on every knowledge or science for the benefit of society. Knowledge Promotion Center, that is Vijnana Bharati Vidya Kendras in every district that develops teachers, researchers, debaters, pracharaks in every knowledge and Vijnana Bharati learning centers in the local levels. De-radicalization center, a center that fights against the ideologies and activities that negatively impact an individual and society. Shakti Kendras, that is ideal temples or model ashramas to be established in every place. These Sadhana Shakti Kendras shall have activities on 10 levels. Anusthana practice, Gaveshana research, Sanghatana organization, Jana Jagarana mass awareness, Jana Samgraha event management, Jana Prashikshana mass education, Jana Niyoga deputation, Jana Sevana service, Jana Shaktikarna empowerment and Jana Samrakshana protection. Our future project is a scholarship examination which is a scheme which is to be launched in June of 2023. It will be conducted on 15 levels starting from kindergarten, LKG and UKG, 1st standard to 10th standard, +1 and +2 and higher. These exams can be taken by anyone above the age of 4 in their respective age groups. Education will be provided in more than 100 subjects under more than 70 topics. Preparation of comprehensive syllabus-based textbooks is underway and will be executed in phases: training, examination, award ceremony and distribution of scholarships. We humbly appeal to all of you to come forward to be a part of this huge mission to save our dharma and support us in all ways possible.
So now coming to the more substantial point, हमारी केरला स्टोरी बनाने के पीछे जो रीज़न था, जहाँ से इसकी शुरुआत हुई, सुदीप्तो दादा ने लड़कियों के साथ और आशा विद्या समाजम के साथ मिलके जो रिसर्च की और जिसकी बदौलत ये फिल्म बनी, आज हम उस इनिशिएटिव को आगे ले जाना चाहते हैं. जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा, प्रोटेक्ट द डॉटर्स, दैट इज़ द इनिशिएटिव. ये हम सबका फ़र्ज़ है कि हम ये आश्रम कंप्लीट होने दें. यहाँ पे कम से कम 300 लड़कियों को सुरक्षा के एनवायरनमेंट में रहने की सुविधा भी होगी, अपार्ट फ्रॉम ये सारे जो कोर्सेज चलाने वाले हैं. तो हम हमारी फिल्म की ओर से एक छोटी सी शुरुआत करना चाह रहे हैं. वी वुड लाइक सनशाइन पिक्चर्स एंड द एंटायर टीम ऑफ केरला स्टोरी would like to start this process by starting a small contribution of 51 lakh rupees towards this ashram.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can. You got cameras in hand, so I can't expect applause, but fine. I know there's a wonderful initiative out here. 51 lakhs for this wonderful, wonderful cause presented by Sunshine Pictures and the team behind the Kerala story. So,
This is just the beginning. We will continue to contribute, and we, as the society and nation, should take it upon us to help them, help this Samaj, help this institute. We'll give you the details if you want to put it out for bank details where people can make the donations. And let's build them, let's protect them. That is what today's main reason is. And as we said, we would like to hear from them more than us. Now we can start the question answer session if anybody wants to ask anything.
thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a few ground rules. We'll have a few questions first to the cast and crew of the Kerala story, and then we'll move on to our real heroes. Okay, so these are the real heroes, and then we have the real life heroes. Please note that we will not be having any one-on-ones. So whatever you need to ask, please ask. Yeah?
If they want to ask the questions to them, please go ahead.
Okay, if you prefer to ask, yes.
Shruti, I want to ask you, after the 26 sitting here, how many had actually joined the ISIS?
देखिए, ये 26 लोग में कोई भी ISIS के ओर नहीं गई है, मगर उसके भी ज़्यादा वहाँ नहीं गए, मगर हमारा संरक्षण नहीं, हम नहीं संरक्षण दिए तो हम आश्रम विद्या समाज और आचार्य जी, हम सब लोग मदद नहीं किए तो उन लोगों का साथ भी ऐसा ही होता था, might have happened something with their life, with our life.
They've been rescued. They were on their route to something very, very sinister, and they've been rescued from there. That's what she's saying.
Hello, Vipul sir. Vipul sir and Sudipto sir. My question is to you all. This is Russell D'Silva from PTI. While I understand what you all are trying to highlight in the movie, and you all have previously also stressed that this film, this story, is against terrorism and the terror network, and it doesn't target any single community. But having seen the film, I must bring light to certain points, like in Kerala, when we see this movie, there is not a single redeeming person from the Muslim community shown in the movie. Like in the scene in the mall, half the mall is attacking the girls, and the other half the mall, the people are just standing and doing nothing. Also, if the scene where Aga comes back to the person's house after getting impregnated by to the guy's house, there are posters on his walls saying how nationalism is dangerous, Muslims live here forward. There's a poster showing the American flag and an Islamic flag attacking each other. The question is the iconography. While we understand that the message, maybe that's not your intent, but it's the iconography that stays with people long after they watch the film, because images are sometimes even more powerful than words. So isn't this iconography painting an entire community in a very negative light when not even one redeeming person is shown from that community?
As you started your talk by saying that you understood that this film is not about any religion, not Hindu, not Muslim, not Christian, anybody. It is about three girls who represents the sufferings of thousands of girls, which already I think convincingly they said, and if you have any other question, you can ask them. Now coming to the iconography and the characterization. We were not here to do the balance act, that thoda Hindu ko अच्छे दिखा दे, thoda Musalmano ko अच्छे दिखा de. This was not our film. We wanted to tell the story the way it happens. Each and every word being spoken, each and every visual being shown is correct, and how far it is correct you can cross check with them. Number 2. Number 3. Our film is on terrorism. Now, the sinister plan of terrorism is been hatched against the world. Not only India, Europe is suffering, America is suffering, Australia is suffering. Now, in other countries, they have separated the terror network. When it comes to their state, the opposition and the party in power are together. Terrorism is on the one side, but unfortunately in my country, that if been said that terrorism has no religion, but when it comes to Kerala, when we have started talking about terrorism, immediately people started talking about the religion. I think you know that the terrorists, how they misuse religion. In the name of Islam, the way Islam is being every day being smashed in Syria, Yemen, I don't think you need the example from Kerala to understand that how Islam is being misused in the world. So I think we have done the service to the religion, Islamic religion, to tell people that your religion is being misused. So you be concerned, and you will be asked, you will be surprised to know we are getting mails and messages. You can see it in the public Instagram and Twitter in the messages. The people who are abusing from the day our trailer was being released till the film is released. In these 10 days, we were flooded by abusive messages. One girl from Kerala, 21 years old girl, wrote, "Sorry bhaiya," that was her language. "Sorry bhaiya, I have abused you last 10 days to defame my religion. After watching the film, we realized that you have done the service to the nation." And every patriotic Indian, you can go and check, I did not delete. Patriotic Indian should see the film to know that how danger we are in. So I think this iconography that is democracy does not work, or whatever you have seen in the set, it is deliberately used. The radicalization of Kerala men are reached to that dangerous level. Few days back a video came, a small 9-year-old boy sitting on the shoulder of his father was shouting the death for the Hindus and Christians. So this radicalization in Kerala has reached to that level. So I think, without taking any name of any religion, we have done the service to the nation and for all these girls.
I take your concern, but I would have felt more comfortable if we would have spoken about the pain of the girls. You are worried about some iconography. You're not worried about these girls getting in such a bad trap. And that's your first question. So that's the most important thing that you felt. I feel we are doing disservice to these girls and every victim by focusing on that side rather than focusing on the girls.
Vipul, hi, this is Bala here from India. Hi, Shadipto. Wonderful film. Vipul, my question is, I've seen Human. I think that was a great web series which opened up a lot of issues in the medical world. And today you are also, you made the Kerala Files, which has exposed issues of society, the ills of society. So as a filmmaker, you're taking great steps towards not commercial success only, but also creating social awareness. When you embark on your projects today, is there a conscious thought in you today to do something, not just money making, but also doing such projects which will create more awareness? Like we said, after the movie, they got calls from everywhere. As a filmmaker, do you feel that conscious thought in your head?
I think what is very important is when Sudipto Dada came to me and narrated me this script, I felt it was my duty to make this film. More than anything else, I felt compelled. I felt that if we are not going to tackle these subjects, and we knew the challenges, we knew it's going to be difficult, we knew on that day when we started that we will be labeled a propaganda film, we will be told people with agenda. We knew every criticism that was going to come our way. But that should not deter us from doing something which is so humane and so right. And that's why when somebody asks certain question, he or me, we get a little bit emotional, because at this point of time we should really talk about what is happening, these girls, their lives. That should be our priority, that should be our concern. We get emotional because we feel why we are not able to look at their pain, why we are not able to look at what they are going through, why the country needs to be woken up And after this film also, we still need to be woken up. It makes us really emotionally angry sometimes. But that's the reason why I made the film. And I'm very, very proud that we all these girls are brave girls. They all knew what they were getting into. We all knew. We're going to be labeled a lot. And yet we all have done it with all our intensity, with all our integrity and with truth. And that's what matters at the end of the day for all of us. So today we are in a very happy state that at least the nation is talking about this subject, this topic. Forget about Kerala's story. It will come, it will go. This topic should not go. This topic should remain in the center of the nation's conversation. That is important.
I